Yo, 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 what is good, family? Listen, YouTube is on easy mode in 2025. YouTube is the new and improved place for creators, small content creators. YouTube has been in the game, they've been OGs, but there's been this new and improved experience that I know you've been seeing and witnessing yourself, as far as the way that the videos that they recommend to you are displayed, and the way that YouTube has such a good algorithm and it keeps you on the platform. I mean, right now, family, is the time to be a creator. Right now is the time to be a content creator, to start shooting videos, getting on YouTube, because it's so easy. I think that a lot of you, and I was like this before, will kind of be, excited about YouTube. You're motivated. You want to make content. You want to make videos. You want to post videos. You want to build a channel. You want to build an audience. But you kind of get discouraged because it's not going to be an overnight process, right? You're going to need to keep taking the time to shoot the videos and edit the videos and make the thumbnails and come up with the titles, and you're like, man, it's kind of a daunting thing, right? Like, we kind of get, maybe not intimidated, but you kind of lose the motivation, right? Maybe that's a better way to put it, when you realize how much work it's going to take, how much time it's going to take, how much effort. And then you start and you're like not getting any views, you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any comments, you're not getting any subscribers, and you're just like, this YouTube thing is not for me. But listen, those days and having to feel like that is no longer, is no more. It's over. Meaning, you don't need to worry and stress out about having to put together the most high quality, high produced YouTube video. You can just start making straight, simple content like I am in this video. Raw, organic, unedited, unfiltered, just me and the camera, you and the camera. That's all you need to do in 2020. You're going to see this coming up in more and more, but especially in 2025, as the year just starts, I'm sure you're already seeing a lot of these small creators popping up on your newsfeed. People talking about their YouTube experience, people talking about a day in their life, a day, what it's like to be an entrepreneur, what it's like to be a coach, what it's like to be a day trader or an options trader, or be an Uber driver or 9 to 5, like, while you're making a YouTube channel on the side. Like, you can talk about anything you're doing. You can talk about whatever it is that you got going on. What I'm seeing specifically is people just getting on here and sharing like their life and like their journey, their testimony to life, like what they've been dealing with, what they've gone through to get to where they're at. Similar people building communities within different niche groups. You got people who are really into fashion, you got people who are really into like food and foodies and vegans, and you got people who are really into like holistic stuff, and then you have people who are really into like personal development, and people who are really into getting money, and people who are really into like e-commerce and the internet, and you got people who are really into crypto. So like, whatever it is you like to do, you can just get on here and talk about it. You can just share your perspective on certain subjects. You can share your specifics, you know on opinions with different content, or different concepts, or different social things that are happening in the world. Like, you can get on YouTube and talk about pretty much anything. There is a system, there are guidelines you need to follow, but it's really easy. I think that, again, going back to the point, it's like we overcomplicate it, we overthink it, and it's like, and then you do it for like a little bit, but then you quit, you give up. Don't give up on YouTube, because you can build a YouTube channel over time, and then those videos can gain views and more views and more views over time, and then it starts to compound on itself, and it starts to become residual. And honestly, YouTube will pay you if your videos are generating enough views. And in order to qualify for the YouTube partnership program, you only need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can do that pretty easily over a year of consistently putting up high quality videos, but not like over the top high quality, just like this. Just like your cell phone should be fine. If you use your iPhone, that's perfect. Android, I don't know about it, but I'm sure it's fine. And I heard great things about Samsungs. And so just get on the YouTube, talk about something that, is challenging you, or talk about something that's just been on your mind, or, share your perspective or your opinion or your thoughts on something, some type of current event. Or, just talk about how, being on YouTube is helpful. Like, I know I personally use YouTube all the time. Like, I'm on YouTube very, very often. Like, I'm always looking up content, watching new content, like binge watching, binge listening to different content creators, some of my favorite, content creators and people on the platform. And I mean, YouTube is just so cool. And you don't need to be anybody super special. You don't need to be a high level influencer. You don't need to be a celebrity. You don't need to have like millions and millions of people following you or subscribers, like, or some like product or service that's changing the world. You can really just be yourself, and then people will gravitate towards you. Like, I personally listen to a lot of smaller accounts, right? Like, some of these people, they because the thing is, people want to be able to connect with people who are on their level. I think that's why this is happening in 2025. People can like listen to the gurus and listen to the experts and the masters and the people who know it all, but there's a seemingly a gap, right? Because these people have done it already. They've built the platform. It's easier, said than done. Whereas when you're, hearing certain things from certain people who are more on your level, who are kind of like going through it with you, it gives you a bit more confidence. It gives you a bit more reassurance, right? It gives you a bit more, relativity, right? It's more relatable in a sense, and it resonates better. So I think that's really what's happening is like, you can just get on camera, be yourself, be organic, be natural. You don't got to be over the top. You don't got to be all hype.